Tonight, some communities are still reluctant to implement the stay-at-home and social distancing precaution that state leaders are calling for. In Placerville, for example, some restaurants still serving people in-house despite requests not to.
CBS 13's Anna Giles is live there now with why some are bucking the system. Anna?
Yeah, a lot of people we spoke to are pretty concerned about this. El Dorado County officials have been reluctant about issuing an official order that would allow local police to enforce safety measures, while now the governor has an order of his own, and people here are pretty confused about it all. The governor now ordering people to stay home, maintain social distance. Restaurants are supposed to be takeout only. That's a county and state directive. But some in Placerville are keeping their dining rooms open anyway.
Purely human or personal preference at this point. You can stay as distant as you want or be as close as you want.
That's more like a personal thing. If you want to stay home, stay home. If you don't, you know.
We talked to Brett and Kathy Tenaple after they finished dinner inside a packed Italian restaurant.
You just have to wash your hands and keep your fingers out of your nose and mouth.
Health officials remind people there's more to it than that. Social distance, 6 feet in between people, is key to slowing the transmission of coronavirus.
We're asking everybody to do their part to protect the most vulnerable, but also everybody in our society.
Dr. Amy Sisson with the Placer County Health Department says there are definitely cases of the virus we don't even know about right now, which is why the community needs to step up by staying home.
In many cases, people aren't getting tested because they think it's just a cold or the flu or their regular seasonal allergies.
Placer and El Dorado counties have issued shelter-in-place directives, hoping people will do the right thing. Some don't have that same faith and think police enforcement needs to happen now.
Do it. Do it now.
Yeah, and that question of enforcement, that's what everyone's been asking us about tonight. It's unclear, the governor's order, how that's going to be enforced. For example, in Sacramento County, there is an order there in Sacramento that allows local police to step in. Here in El Dorado County, the order is just a directive, and a health official I spoke to today says it comes with no form of punishment.
All right, well, we'll see what the next few days brings then. Thanks so much, Anna.